The psychology of echo chambers, why we only hear what we already believe. Have you ever found yourself scrolling through social media, nodding in agreement with everything you see? Maybe your feed feels like it was designed just for you. Every post, every opinion, every comment seems to reflect exactly what you believe. It feels comforting, safe, familiar. But beneath that comfort lies a subtle psychological trap, the echo chamber. In today's digital age, echo chambers are everywhere, not just online but in our social circles, workplaces, and even our families. But why do we gravitate toward people and information that mirror our beliefs? Why do differing opinions sometimes feel like a personal attack? And more importantly, how is this psychological tendency silently shaping our worldview? This article dives deep into the psychology of echo chambers, exploring why we only hear what we already believe and what it means for our mental well-being, relationships, and the society we live in. What is an echo chamber? An echo chamber is an environment where a person encounters only opinions and information that reflect and reinforce their own beliefs. In echo chambers, dissenting views are minimized, ignored, or even actively attacked. It's like shouting your opinion into a canyon and hearing it bounce back, louder and more convincing every time. While this concept has gained attention with the rise of social media, echo chambers have existed long before Facebook or Twitter. Whether it's through cultural upbringing, religious communities, political affiliations, or professional circles, we've always been drawn to those who think like us. It's how the human brain works. Why do we seek out echo chambers? 1. Cognitive ease and mental comfort. Our brains are designed to conserve energy. Thinking is hard work, especially when it challenges what we already believe. When we encounter ideas that match our existing views, it creates cognitive ease, a feeling of mental comfort and fluency. On the other hand, new or conflicting ideas require cognitive effort, which can feel uncomfortable or even threatening. 2. Confirmation bias at play. One of the strongest psychological tendencies we have is confirmation bias, the tendency to search for, interpret, and recall information that confirms our pre-existing beliefs. When you're in an echo chamber, confirmation bias is amplified. You're more likely to reject facts that don't align with your views and embrace information that does, even if it's misleading. 3. Social belonging and identity. Echo chambers also offer a sense of belonging. Being part of a group that shares your beliefs reinforces your identity. Agreeing with others makes us feel safe, validated, and part of a tribe. Disagreeing, however, can feel like rejection or isolation, something humans instinctively avoid, for fear of being wrong. Let's face it, no one likes to be wrong. Admitting you're mistaken can be a threat to your self-image and ego. Echo chambers protect us from that discomfort by surrounding us with constant agreement, shielding us from challenges that might shake our confidence or self-worth. The hidden dangers of echo chambers. While echo chambers offer psychological comfort, they come with serious consequences. 1. Polarization and division. Echo chambers deepen social and political divides. When people only interact with like-minded individuals, their views become more extreme. It's no surprise that many online debates quickly devolve into anger and name-calling. Each side believes they hold the moral high ground, while the other is hopelessly misinformed. 2. Stunted personal growth. Learning requires discomfort. Growth comes from being exposed to new perspectives and reevaluating our beliefs. In echo chambers, that rarely happens. Instead, they foster intellectual stagnation, where curiosity and critical thinking are replaced by blind agreement. 3. Misinformation and groupthink. Echo chambers are fertile ground for misinformation, conspiracy theories, and groupthink. If everyone around you believes the same false narrative, it starts to feel true. This can have real-world consequences, from vaccine hesitancy to financial scams, to even political violence. How to escape the echo chamber trap? The good news is that we don't have to be trapped in echo chambers. But escaping requires self-awareness and a willingness to challenge your comfort zone. 1. Expose yourself to opposing views. Make it a habit to read or listen to perspectives you disagree with, not to argue but to understand. Subscribe to news sources across the political spectrum. Follow people with different backgrounds and beliefs. You don't have to agree, but you will learn. 2. Ask questions, not just make statements. When discussing ideas, focus on asking open-ended questions instead of asserting opinions. This invites dialogue instead of debate and helps both sides reflect on their positions. 3. Reflect on your own biases. Pause and ask yourself, am I avoiding this idea because it's wrong, or because it makes me uncomfortable? Developing intellectual humility is key to breaking the cycle of confirmation bias. 4. Encourage diverse conversations. Whether at work, in your friend group, or at home, encourage conversations with people who think differently. Diverse thinking leads to better decisions, more creativity, and a broader understanding of the world. Why this matters more than ever. In a world where algorithms tailor our news feeds and online communities reward outrage, the dangers of echo chambers are increasing. But by understanding the psychology behind them, we can make conscious choices that promote clarity, compassion, and critical thinking. The ability to hold two opposing ideas in your mind and still function is not a weakness, it's a sign of maturity. And in a society overwhelmed by information, learning how to listen, really listen, might be the most powerful skill of all. Final thoughts. Break the echo, hear the truth. The psychology of echo chambers reveals a truth most of us are uncomfortable facing. We are not as open-minded as we think. But the first step toward real understanding isn't shouting louder, it's listening differently. So the next time you find yourself nodding in agreement with everything you see or hear, ask yourself, am I in an echo chamber or am I truly learning something new? The answer could change everything.